Help! We had to rescue this painting. We all have times when we make a painting or do a project and it fails, but I didn't want to give up. The colors I'm using here are grass green, celery, apple green, deep ocean blue, and navy. I taped off this canvas and wanted to do a really pretty mix of colors on top and then remove my frog tape once everything was dried for several days. The application here is just going back and forth with this beautiful mixture until I cover this canvas. Now for the fun part, let's spin it. I have quite a lot of paint on here and I love the thickness of these colors. I don't want it to disperse too much. And at the same time, I definitely wanted it to fill some of those white voids. I just want to tip off some of these edges because I don't want to ruin the center part of this painting. Using my fingers to dip the paint and make sure that the sides of the canvas are covered with those same colors. These colors really are beautiful together. I let it dry for 3 days because of the thick paint, and when I took off those pieces of tape, it really took off too much of the paint and did not do a good job. I was really irritated, but I didn't want to let it go because I had some interesting details still there. So I decided to add the same colors, and also additionally I added peacock teal. I wanted to make the bottom of this canvas have a different overall tone, but a relatable tone to what was up above. So here I am just giving some nice movement back and forth with the colors, not solid lines, but letting them be partial lines. And I just fill the bottom portion of this canvas. My flat spatula, I'm going to very gently take my spatula and make small little movements back and forth to the left and to the right, because I'm seeing this as lower portion of water beneath a little rainforest of a sort. Of course, this is an abstract, so this is my own imagination. This is kind of how I think of it. Patient with this process, go slowly, because as it's blending, you can see those blooms shine through and to the bottom. On the sides where it's white, I'm going to just tip it off. We still have some of the original paint on the very bottom, so I don't want to disrupt it with this new layer. On that upper portion, I have a little bit of the paint in between that bled underneath the tape, so I take regular acrylic paint, not with any Floetrol, and I just give it a nice finished layer so the canvas has paint on all of the surfaces. good about this clean line against what I see a rainforest and some water. As you can see, the down below portion is definitely different. The motion becomes more of blooming and back and forth striations that are vertical, whereas the upper portion is more of a horizontal, abstract feel. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm always wishing you happy acrylic pour creations and fixing what may have been a broken canvas. Have a great day.